In today's community conversation, we're joined by Paige DiPirro, Program Coordinator for the Community Mental Health and Wellness Coalition. Hi, Erin.
Thank you, Maggie and Paige. Nice to have you here. Thanks for coming back and seeing us.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. So, as we all know, the election is just a few days away, and for a lot of people, this can be a pretty stressful time of year. So today we're talking about election stress and ways to manage it. So first things first, what exactly is election stress?
Yeah, so stress is our body's response to get us kind of activated, energized to respond to a threat, or maybe prepare for an exciting event or being on the news, right?
Right.
So when an election happens, right, there's a lot of uncertainty, fear, a lot of unanswered questions, and that can activate that nervous system response. And research has been being conducted since 2020 that shows that about 70% of Americans identify the election as a significant source of stress in their life.
Wow.
So that buildup of kind of not knowing what the results are going to be locally, nationally, can really put some extra stress on folks.
Yeah, absolutely. And who's affected by election, political stress? I'm guessing anyone can be affected by it, right?
Yeah, so everyone, right?
Yeah.
No matter political affiliation, background, uncertainty about our future, uncertainty about what life is going to look like sometimes can affect us all. But we do acknowledge, right, that there are communities like the LGBT community, like people of color, who are historically overstressed communities already. So when we have instances or circumstances that can elevate those existing stress levels, those communities can be even more impacted than the general public. So it's really important to check on your friends, right? To check in with each other, support each other.
Very nice. And what can people do to, manage their own stress or help someone who is maybe experiencing elevated levels of stress?
Yeah, so we have put together some guides on our social accounts where you can find more tips about how to stay well, but some general guidelines. Make a plan for election night. How are you going to consume election material? Maybe set a deadline, right? If we don't get results, I'll go to bed. Check in with your body. You can feel stress, those triggers. You can feel your shoulders tense up or maybe sweating or agitation. So pay attention, to those indicators and try to follow reliable news sources, right? We know that kind of inflammatory language can trigger stress in us.
Right.
So looking for kind of more objective news sources can help manage that stress as well. And then surround yourself with support. While reaching across the aisle, while reaching across difference is important, it's also important to have friends around you who can support you and understand your viewpoint.
Right. Those are some great tips. And you all are offering, it's called the Election Wellness Hours, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So to kind of help our community access wellness services, which can sometimes be a little expensive, right? Getting a massage can be upwards of $100 or more. We are offering wellness services both before and after the election on November 3rd from 2 to 4 p.m. and November 8th from 5 to 7 at the Blue Ridge Center, 100 Burnett Street. So folks can come out and get aromatherapy, chair massage, acu-wellness,
Wow.
And prioritize their wellness.
Oh, that's great. That is awesome. And you said it's one day is right before the election and one is right after.
Yes.
So that's good timing for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you want to add about election stress or the wellness hours?
Yeah, so if you want to stay informed, follow us on social media at CMHW Coalition. On Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or our website, cmhwcoalition.org.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Paige. It's always good having you here and great information as always. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Maggie, over to you.